Hello everybody, hello roses, welcome back to my channel. It's my daughter. It's my daughter over there bothering the tripod. But yeah, so I wanted to do a really quick talking video just about, and if anybody's worrying about the makeup look that I have, I'm actually going to be putting a video of that up soon. I just filmed it, and then I actually filmed an eyelash video as well, and then I'm also going to be filming this video all about my hair, because, you know, as y'all know, my hair is short right now, and it's a wig. It's a wig, and I love it, and it was only like $45 at the my local beauty supply store, and it's synthetic. I was like, eh. But anyway, that's not the topic of this video. The topic of this video is staying sane as a single mom. Because, you know, I'm just gonna be real. Like, I mean, this probably is true for any mother. It's not just a single mother, but you know you see in the movies, like, you know, everything's all flowers, everything's all glitz and glam of being a mom, everything's all great, you know, it's like you just love being a mom, like it's just perfect. Oh, this is my daughter Melody. Melody, can you say hi? She's getting into everything and just Lord. But you know, like, you know, everything is just like glitz and glam of being a mom, like everything just looks like, you know, it's like, you know, and then when you ask people advice about being a mom, exactly, baby, you know, everyone gives you that, you know, the appropriate advice, like, oh, it's great having a baby, you know, you're gonna love your baby so much, and you know, your baby's your best friend, it's gonna change your life, and yeah. Well, all that is definitely true. I by no means, disclaimer, I want to say by no means, like, you know, regret my daughter. I love my daughter. She truly is my best friend, and I know she was a gift from God, because, you know, only God can bless our wombs, and I'm so thankful for her. I don't know where my life would be without her. You know, she has definitely motivated me, pushed me, gave me a drive like never before. However, coupled with that, sometimes your baby just gets on your nerves. Just gets on your nerves. Like, prime example, I'm trying to film this video, girls over here touching the tripod, trying to knock the camera down, chewing on my beauty sponges, chewing on my makeup, throwing my makeup, just coming over here, just, you know, doing what she does best, doing what Melody does best, and that's being a baby. You know, that's what babies do. But I just wanted to, like, you know, talk about, you know, the realness of being a single mom, and how to, like, just deal with, you know, being a single mom and, like, staying sane while being a single mom. So step number one is God, the Holy Spirit. Like, we gotta have the Holy Spirit, and that's true for any person in general. But, you know, as a single mother, it's like, you know, you're a single mom. Like, you're not in a relationship, and you and your child's father are not together. And you are the sole. I guess I should define what a single mom is. You know, you and your child's father are not together, and you guys are, you know, co-parenting. You know, your child, you know, you live in your house, and the father lives in, you know, the child's father live in his house, and you guys co-parent together. So you're a single mother because, you know, you're with your baby, and then, you know, he has his time with the baby. So basically, you know, the number one thing that helps me stay sane is God, is the Holy Spirit. Like today, it seemed like everything was going wrong in order for me to sit down and make this video. And it was just like, I wanted to just be like, I just give up. Like, you know, Melody was crying. She pooped. Her diaper needed to be changed right as I was, like, about to finish the video. Like, you know, my camera overheated. It died. Like, everything was just happening, and I was just getting overwhelmed. And, you know, sometimes if you ask the Holy Spirit, like, Holy Spirit, just give me strength right now, or Holy Spirit, you know, just give me patience right now, or, you know, just fill me with peace right now. He will do it. He will do it. Like, I'm telling you, that is how I'm saying with my daughter, because it's like, you know, you love your child, but sometimes your child just gets on your nerves. Like, you just need a break. Sometimes you just need a break. So yeah, that's the first thing, is always consulting the Holy Spirit, and just, you know, keeping the Holy Spirit, you know, God, as, you know, it's the number one priority in my life. And then second thing is take a break. Sometimes as a mom, whether you're married, whether you are in a relationship, whatever, sometimes as a mom, you need a break. Like, you need a break. Like, I will say one of the benefits of, being a single mom is that, I'm just gonna be real about it. It's that, you co-parent. So there's days where she's with her dad. She may go with her dad for the weekend, and then I have the whole weekend to myself where I can just, work on my videos or work on business or, hang with friends or do whatever it is that I can't do, when I have my daughter. I mean, not that I can't hang with my friends with my daughter, but you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just need a break. You need to be away from your baby. You need a chance to miss your child, because you can't pour from an empty cup. You simply cannot pour from an empty cup. If you are running on E and you haven't taken the time to revamp and, like, to take some me time, you're going to be irritated. It's just human nature. You're going to be irritated. You're going to be frustrated. You're going to be overwhelmed. You're going to have moments where you just feel like you are having an anxiety attack and you can't breathe and your child's screaming and you just want to just run out and never come back, right? So take a break. I take breaks. I've learned, I still do have a terrible case of mommy guilt, and I know the Lord He's working with me on that, but like, it used to be really bad. When Melly would leave, I would cry and I would feel so guilty. It was like, I felt like she would just give me this look, like, where she knew that I was like leaving her. And it used to break my heart. So for the longest time, I had to work and everything. So it was like, she would spend some time with her grandmother, her dad, because I had to work. And like, I guess that brings to my third thing, like letting go of the mommy guilt, because, she's going to grow up and she's going to see like, wow, mommy worked hard for me. Mommy was, she was going hard after her dreams, even if that meant she had to spend a couple nights with her grandmother or with her dad, and I wasn't able to see her. Now with technology, you got FaceTime, you could call, I constantly FaceTime my daughter. I constantly call, text, how's she doing? Can you send me a picture? Call just to hear her voice, FaceTime just to see her face. If you don't have an iPhone, you can use Android, the Facebook Messenger, Tango, Skype, there's just ways that, like, now, she got I don't know how she had my eyelash, y'all. She had my eyelash in her mouth. But, there's ways, you shouldn't feel guilty about taking time to yourself or having to do what you have to do, work or, pursuing business or whatever. You should not feel guilty about that. That's the enemy. Any feelings of guilt or shame, though, that is the enemy, because, the Holy Spirit gives us grace, mercy, and love, tender and kindness, and, He's faithful. So, those are completely contrary to, guilt and shame or feeling, down or sad because I mean, it's okay to feel sad, but don't turn that into guilt where you're beating yourself up for needing to take some you time, because you were an individual before you were a child, before you were a mom, and you have to still give into yourself. I mean, you have to still give to yourself. You have to sometimes still put yourself first so that you can be the best mommy that you can be to your princess or to your prince or, your twins or whatever it is. And then that brings me to my next point. Beauty upkeep. Keep yourself looking good. Just because you don't have a man, just because you're a mom, yeah, you may be working full time, yeah, you may be doing all these activities, you got all this stuff going on, so it's easy to just throw your hair in a bun, put some sweats on, put a tee, and call it a day, or put some leggings on, put a tee, call it a day. Not saying, those are ugly, but get back to, how you were before you had a child, or when you were in a relationship. In a relationship, you always want to look cute and everything like that. Do those things for you. Like, be cute for you. Like, I went through a phase where I've always been into beauty and makeup and hair and clothes and everything, but I went through a phase when I had Melody. I started finding myself, I was in leggings all the time. My hair was up in a bun. It was always natted. Like, I barely wore any makeup, just looking hit, just looking rough. And I felt rough on the inside. Like, I felt rough on the inside. I felt how I looked. And so how I was feeling internally was just bleeding out, externally. And I started realizing, like, dang, Melissa, like, you gotta get back to you. Gotta get back to you. So I started polishing my nails again, started polishing my toes again, started doing my makeup more. Like, even if I'm just going to the store, sometimes, that just makes you feel good. I started getting into wigs. I bought this wig. You dress cute. I went shopping, and if you're on the budget, you can go to the thrift store. I stay at the thrift store, Salvation Army, Plato's Closet. I don't know if that's, worldwide or whatever, but, Goodwill. There's no shame. Like, you could get some really good stuff, for a good price or whatever. So it's just, keep yourself up. Keep yourself up. Keep yourself looking good, because when you look good, you feel good. Period. When you look good, you feel good. When you do your hair and do your makeup, it's like it's not that you don't feel confident without it, but it just gives you a new, like, perspective. You feel good. You like, man, I feel good. I'm looking good. You know what I'm saying? Like, now I'm ready to accomplish my day. And then my last point is having a good support system. Having a good support system. I know there are some moms out there where it literally is just you. You could join a support group. You can join your local church, to find other mothers out there. You could start one yourself. But having a good support group, including the child's father, Melody's father is, I don't know what I would do without him. Like, we work good together as a team. So we have some hiccups, as you would as co-parenting. But we try our best to co-parent her the best way that we know how. So it's good if I tell him, like, hey, I just need a break. He'll come get her. We work well. Or her grandmother, oh my God, without her grandmother, I don't know where I would be. I love you, Cheryl. Cheryl, if you're watching this, I love you so much. So it's just like, having a good support system. And then my friends, I have my sister, I have my friends, their mothers as well. All of my best friends, they're married, but they're also mothers. And at the end of the day, you can share those experiences of being a mom, if you're feeling frustrated, or, like you want to talk to another person, a human, you call up your friend, and, you guys can vent to each other. You guys can talk to each other. You just have that support system. You go on play dates together. So don't isolate yourself just because you're a mom. Like, if you feel like, oh, well, I don't want to take the kids, come over to each other's house, have a vision board party, watch movies together. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can still, like, you need your support system. You have to have your support system. Like, you absolutely need your support system. So that's basically, like, how to stay sane as a single mom. Like, because it's not all glitz and glamour. Being a mom, it's not all, whether you're a single mom, married, whatever, it's not all glitz and glamour being a mom. It gets hard. One of the hardest jobs on earth, because of the job that you cannot just decide, oh, I quit, I don't want this job, I'm gonna go get another job. Like, you are forever this person's mom, and you are responsible for another human being, food, diapers, and I still breastfeed my daughter. So my daughter is about to be a year next month. So shout out to all the breastfeeding moms. Like, I know it can be hard, like, still breastfeeding your child. Like, I know it's definitely hard, but you can do it. Like, you can do it. Like, so I just wanted to encourage you guys, like, stay strong. Don't beat yourself up. If you have a moment where you need a breakdown, or you just get anxiety, pray over that thing and tell that anxiety to leave, because it's normal to get overwhelmed as a mom. And then adding a single mom, you're doing it by yourself. So keep doing what you're doing, sis. Stay strong. We got this. They're going to grow up one day, and they're going to be on their own, and we can get our lives back. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I love you guys dearly, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye.